little comparison video. Me and the missus, we finally decided on a new RV, which is going to be our first full-time unit. So we thought it'd be kind of neat to show y'all a little comparison of what we spent the last year in. Actually, just a little bit more than a year. A lot of, I don't know, emotion this morning. I don't know if any of the rest of y'all ever, I don't know, been emotional over a travel trailer, but this is the first one that worked for me and my wife. This is actually the second unit that we had. It's a Pioneer made by Heartland. The floor plan of this one was very unique and worked very well for our needs at the time. But we quickly found that being full-time, we just felt like we needed more room, especially as much traveling as we did for work. But anyway, this is going to be a two-part video. This is going to be showing you the old one. We do have all of our stuff moved into the new one, so it's not video worthy right yet. So bear with us in the next few days. Hopefully we'll have another video coming to you showing you the new one. So if you would, come on inside. It's come on in. Well, when you come through the door, this was the pantry, and when the wife comes in, she can open this door up and kind of show this to you. But this was a rear bath model, so the whole rear of this trailer was the bathroom, and was very roomy for a 27-foot tag-along. It did have one super slide. It did have one super slide that had your couch, the dinette. I did find myself working night shift at times, so my wife took and actually made some blackout curtains. How much did it cost you to do these?
Well, I actually bought blackout curtains and cut them to size. So it took, I think, three big blackout curtains
20 bucks maybe?
for the whole thing.
20 bucks maybe?
Roundabout. I think it was about 35 to 40.
So, but that done all the windows, even in the bedroom. So
now you can show them the closet if you want to.
And here was the pantry, and it actually wound up being a very nice pantry.
It's huge.
When we bought it, it had a hanging rod across here for clothes, I guess.
But it was too close to the door. You couldn't.
Yeah, it just wasn't. It wasn't. No, it was over the shelf. Yeah, it was right here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it was over the shelf, so it didn't make sense to have it. You'd have lost shelves if you'd have put hanging clothes in there.
Very big pantry.
But we used it for a pantry and broom closet. Broom closet. She put a thing here and had coats and belts, and
it was one of those.
She had a shoe storage thing here,
yeah.
and we could put shoes in there or whatever. The entertainment area. One of the things we made it work, but was kind of annoying or whatever. You had to take all the entertainment center down, store it away when you was traveling. It had a cabinet here for movies and
because of that backing where the TV goes is not sturdy enough to hang an actual TV on.
Yeah.
So that was our issue with that, which we thought it was sturdy enough. We were told by the salesman it was. So watch out on that.
Storage above the couch, and that was one of the things we didn't like here. Is because you'd have to hold it open. You couldn't use both. You know, it was just kind of weird. The lights that came in the unit after about
Turn them on.
After about 2 months,
No, it took about 3 months from start
they
flickering.
started flashing, and it was the LED.
They're not made for full-time living, though. That's why.
It was the type that you couldn't just change a bulb. You had to change the whole fixture. So we wanted something we could change the bulb. So what we did is we went to the local RV parts place, and we bought the lights. And I just took the old ones out, snipped the wires, wired it up, and now we had the lights that we could actually change the bulb in.
And it's not as expensive to change it out every.
No. And we just did them as they started going out. We would go by and change.
The only light that we never had to change was over the table. We never had to change it.
This one we never had to change.
It lasted.
The only problem we have with this is sometimes the switch didn't want to.
Click on or click off.
It would be on. You might click it 5 or 6 times and then finally go off. But like I said, we was.
And there's storage under both of the seats.
Yeah, under both of the seats are storage.
And you also have storage under the jackknife couch.
Yeah.
So.
Double sink, and for this small of a trailer, I mean.
I did a lot of work there.
We did a lot. We did a lot. Cabinet, this light. Like I said, all but the one over the sink has been changed. All the lights.
And you mean table?
Table. I'm sorry.
And that refrigerator is really hard to deal with when you are on a fresh produce diet all of a sudden.
We may do a little video on that later to kind of explain the reason for that diet.
The crazy diet I had to be on.
But we were when we went on that diet, we were going to we went from going to the grocery store like once a week.
Well, it may have been even once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks, depending on
what was going
on, to almost every other day. We was having to go to the grocery store because we couldn't buy and store.
Yeah, we couldn't store enough to buy.
And then, a queen bed, and we actually upgraded this mattress. How long did we stay on this mattress?
That mattress or the one that was in here first?
The one that was in here first.
Oh, it didn't take no time. It was
about
maybe
2 weeks, maybe tops.
May have been 3 weeks because we were up there.
We was off working.
Yeah.
And man.
3 weeks and it was already indented bad.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, real bad.
It was indented and where you laid.
And we turned it.
Yeah, and
I think we turned it every week.
Yeah, we would flip it, and it still wasn't helping. We went to a place that we're not happy about going to, because that's the closest place that we had to us. So we went there, and we looked at the mattresses because we was going to do the mattress or whatever. Anyway, we went back and we looked at a mattress, and it had. I want to say it was like $600.
It was almost $700.
Is what they had priced on this mattress. So the guy said, "Hey, hang on a minute. I think there's a sale on this mattress." Online. So he went and he pulled it up online, and sure enough, it was like a half off sale. And they actually did us. The people behind us, they felt it was one of the bed in the bag things. So
yeah.
So they felt it was like, "Ooh, that feels like it's going to be neat." So they asked what type it was, and they went back there and fell to the mattress, and they was like, "Hey, we might replace ours one day." And we told them that there was an internet sale that they could get it at a little more than half off. And I think they went and bought one, and the couple behind them went and bought one. So that's pretty neat. So anyway, enough about that.
I still can't believe how much clothes I had stuffed in that closet.
Storage up under here.
Good bit of storage.
Good bit of storage.
Had a bass amp, and piano under there.
Yes. Hanging clothes on both sides of the bed, and also up here on both sides of the bed. It worked really, really well.
To be so small.
To be so little.
This floor plan works really easy.
Yes. Really, for someone that's just getting into RVing or just looking for a weekend unit that is roomy and I don't know, just easy to deal with, I guess you could say, as far as hooking up and pulling. And this is a half-ton towable unit. As long as you're not going across country
Like we were.
with a half-ton like we were,
In the snow.
it'll be okay. But
Bad winds.
one of the things I'm gonna point out is right here. We've had this unit just a little more than a year, give or take a little bit. Yeah, a little more than a year, wasn't it? Probably 13 months.
We
maybe
bought it
14 months.
last March or April. Of
So
last
we're about a year and a half then.
Almost, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, it was April because I just looked at the tag and it was April. So anyway, this carpet, believe it or not, this carpet has never been walked on.
Except for if somebody looked at it before us.
Yeah, exactly. Except
At
when
the-
we was looking
at
at
the
it, or
store.
other people walking on it or whatever. But this stuff right here, hey,
It's well worth the money.
I was like, man, come on. When I come in and the wife's cutting plastic up, putting it on the carpet, and I said, oh Lord. Because all I could see was these things coming up and these little knobbies on the bottom, sticking me in the bare feet. And me,
which did happen once or twice.
But yes,
But it wasn't bad.
I want to tell you that what though. I'm gonna pull this back because this carpet
It's brand spanking new.
is immaculate. I mean, it's mashed down, where we
Right.
have.
Just all they gotta do is run a
where we
vacuum
have
over it and
worked
fluff
on
it.
But you can see right there that carpet fluffs right back up, and it looks brand new. It's not faded or anything. So
Yeah, that protected it big time. And that's gonna happen in our new one.
yeah, man, it's gonna happen in the new. That's a pretty simple unit, pretty simple floor plan. Almost emotional seeing it go, but it's time to move on. It's aluminum siding, and I was worried about the aluminum siding going down the road or wind getting it and catching us up, but it's actually been pretty sturdy. We stopped at a Bluebird.
No, it's Blue Beacon.
Blue Beacon. We was coming from Corpus Christi, Texas, and we stopped at a Blue Beacon and got the truck and the trailer washed. And they actually washed it with a pressure washer, and I was concerned. I told them, I said, hey, don't be pointing it, don't point the pressure up, try to. And anyway, it done really good. It's a RB 271.
Which is hard to find if you're trying to find what it's worth
Yes.
online.
This floor plan, actually, when we pulled this unit up on NADA because we wanted to see about where we were at on a trade, about what they were going to be offering, so we wouldn't be just kind of blindsided.
Yeah.
And we knew that these units, they depreciate as soon as you take
Quickly.
them off the lot. So, but when we went on the NADA and pulled up the model number on this unit, we had to find it. We found it under a fifth wheel floor plan. So
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe what happened is they
We're trying that floor plan out on this one first. I don't know.
or that was supposed to be a fifth wheel floor plan, and in the construction phase it got put on a tag along trailer.
I don't know. But I like the floor plan.
One of the things that we didn't use this a lot. There was a few times that we used the potable water tank, but most of the time we was able to hook up on city water. But one of the things that I kind of didn't like about this is that the freshwater fill was on the entry side of the trailer instead of where all the other water hookups was at. Front storage. It's just the standard pass-through front storage. So yeah. Anyway, and I'm sure as most people know, when you get into a campground, side to side you may not quite be level. Well, I had cut some 2x6s to I could back my trailer in, get the level, look at the level, see which side they need to come up or whatever. And I had those 2x6s I could stack. I could pull forward, stack them, and back the trailer up on them and try to help level it side to side. Well, I took 2 ratchet straps and I put those 2x6s right here and just ratchet strapped to the tongue, and that was how I toted those for, well, ever since we had the trailer.
Yeah, yeah, because that's before we bought the lock-ins.
Power jack, gas bottles.
One slide, that big slide, with the slide topper. We had that added when we bought it.
Yep, one big super
You
slide.
left that on.
So the pass-through storage, and that's, well, it had two sewage connections. So you had a gray tank up front,
Yeah, that's for the kitchen.
and then a black and gray tank here. Outdoor shower, city water connection, and your power.
That's pretty much it. That's the old Pioneer.
That's the old Pioneer.
And this is our new one.
That's the new one.
Quite a bit bigger.
we went with the Solitude by Grand Design. We were actually favoring a Tiffin, the Volano, made by the Van Lee division of Tiffin, and we looked at one in
Alabama.
we was in Tuscaloosa, and we looked at one up there, and we liked the quality that we seen in the cabinets on that unit. And we said, you know, if we go with a regular 5th wheel, we're probably going to get a Tiffin. And so, but they only had the one floor plan, so we wanted to see some more floor plans. And so we got online and we found Dixie RV in Hammond, Louisiana.
Well, we went to the one in
Grand Bay.
Grand Bay first.
Yeah, and
in
they
Mississippi, Grand Bay, Alabama. I mean,
they didn't have but one, didn't they? I think.
a Tiffin. Yeah, they only had one,
And so anyway,
and it wasn't the right floor plan.
we got online and we found here at Dixie RV in Hammond they had like 7. So we came down and we looked, and when we went in those, I don't know if maybe when we were looking at that one and we had looked at so many that we didn't like the quality on the cabinetry and things, that it was just like wow or whatever. But when we got here, we had not looked at one in a little while, and we went into to those, and they didn't seem any better than any of the other ones.
Well, the cabinetry was really weak compared to
Yeah.
what it was up in
In the first one we looked at.
in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
So we actually went back and looked at the
Solitudes again,
Solitude
because that was
again.
our first original thought of what we were
And,
going to get.
well,
Actually,
when we first started talking about getting a 5th wheel, we went to Dixie RV in Grand Bay, which is really relatively close to our home. And this
Alabama.
is the very first 5th wheel that we looked. It's the exact same floor plan,
except the colors were
except
different,
the colors are different.
which
This
is I rathered the other colors, but anyways,
This is the 2020, and we was looking at a 2019, I believe.
yeah.
So a little bit color difference, but I think we're gonna like it. It's gonna be our new home.
Yeah, we'll do one. We'll do a new version of it and really walk down later.
Yeah,
We don't have time right now.
that, and when it gets presentable.
Yeah, it looks like a bomb went off.
Okay, guys.
I still can't believe we fit that much in that little Pioneer.
But it's gonna take a little bit of time of getting things situated in that one, and knowing how to get it packed and loaded and things of that sort. So stay tuned, guys. More to come.
Turn the light on.
It's on.
In the middle of it.
We were, and so we went to, I hate to say this, because I don't want to be advertised.
Well,
anyway, we'll do it like this.
it was
As
easier
long
to
as you're
tow
not-
with the ton though.
As long.
I had to reposition.
Alright, so
You want
yeah,
show
we'll
them
do
the
the
outside
We'll do the
real quick?
outside real quick.
It's not that big, so it's easy.
Yeah. And this is just so
Hold on just a minute. Let me get this.
You got to get the other one out on the other side too then, so I don't have, I got to keep.
Mess, babe.
It's fine. I'm not studying all that. Oh yeah.
That's off the surge protector, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where's the other one? Oh, you got it.
now we like to kayak. Hold on, I heard somebody pulling up. We like to kayak, so we were how are we gonna take our kayaks? So I actually we set this down
Hey.
instead of we put our bike or whatever back here too, but I stood my kayak up and I looked at it, one of them, and I looked at it and I was like, I think I can make a rack.
Don't
So
go too far in.
I won't. So I actually built me a rack to help hold my kayaks. So we was able to stand the kayaks up on the back of the RV there. So
We look like the Clampets going down the road. But it worked.
anyway,